Production in action.
A work in progress reflecting TI-10. Be good, my response to current dramas, reaction slack.
Follow, sir.
I mean, it's too much shit for me to read.
Hiroan, how are you today, Bolo? Hiroan.
Sorka, hello. Thank you. It's for the Monica. Diamond noob. I can love the Monica. Remember to check out Gloomhaven, guys. Okay, what do we got here? Any TLDR?
I a king love Gloomhaven. Also I have some candy to give any cute 3,000-year-old dragons.
Okay. Arch is live, guys. We're testing it. It was a bit low though. Troy?
Got more gun pot.
Test 1, 2, 3. I love Lotus. I wanna have sex with a 3,000-year-old dragon.
Why is he lower than everyone else? Say Ray test 1, 2, 3.
Test 1, 2, 3.
Hello, everyone.
Legigla, I wanna fuck your wife.
Arch is way too low. Arch is way too low. Where's Troy? Troy? Alright, what do we got here? Working, let's do some little bit drama here. Let's see if we're like, everyone calmed down and like reflected on what we had to say. Verrk and Rotary, thank you. Honestly, I thought this was really good, a really good post. It covers the difference between criticism and needless negativity, and also the negative effect that endless criticism and oversight can have on a person. I like this part. Unfortunately, that means the concerned comments, and I know they exist, can get lost among the less concerned ones, and so I don't always get to see them. Go on. Frankie mentioned all the things most of us think she should improve on, which is great. I'm glad to hear she is considering coming back to do more work in Dota. Sure you are. However, those people also need to understand that they are not entitled to become a direct source of feedback for someone they have watched on screen and did not have a personal relationship with. Go on. Wow, they're changing their mind, guys. Nice, they're not being horrible anymore. I wonder on everything except this part. I need constructive feedback from production and peers to help me improve my job, and I need space to make mistakes and to experiment to decide. Read the bottom. Oh, we'll get to it, Tabelef. We'll get to it. And a giggle. One of the things we tend to like in the esports industry is the luxury of time. There's a long-running joke in gaming circles about having no time to actually play games, and it is very much rooted in truth. I would try and fit in both Dota and CSGO teams around. Let's go to the bottom. Nah, bro, I'm good. Internet is full of idiots. Why would anyone in the right mind send private messages? I hope I'll stop inviting randoms or people just cause diversity. Alright, there. Control F. Pregnant.
Good morning, God Gamer.
Oof, working on daughter during pregnancy. That's not good for the baby. Or might come out the strongest baby that ever was. Leave it to LEDDITEXTRAS, guys. If you're pregnant, don't work. LEDDITEXTRAS solved it. Whenever you're pregnant, don't work. Just lay in beds and be useless. Fuck your career, fuck everything. If you're pregnant, you're incapable of working. This guy know it. Scrub. We got him. But come damn, you look very handsome today. Acceptable. She still doesn't seem to get it. People don't have a grudge or put it against her. She basically says, sit on front of the camera and see how it is. Okay, whatever. Let's move on to the next post. Sir Action Slacks. 20-minute video?
Touch some grass outside. I get it though. Coming from me, that's fucking rich. I'm the most annoying person in the scene. But I'm just saying, you might be a little too invested. At any rate. Yes, so I'm all for criticism. I think it's absolutely fantastic. And I think that criticism always comes from a place of love. And I know that sounds really stupid because everyone thinks that the Dota community is hyper toxic and that we're all like psychotic incels. But most criticism, I think, comes from love. Because if you didn't care, you wouldn't write it in the first place.
I think it comes from entitlement, honestly. Mm-hmm. 40 minutes. Can someone summarize the video? I'll try to such person welcome criticism. Organize it helped him get better at his job. Mm-hmm. When I did a few panels, I didn't read a single thing. I just went there unprepared and did nothing, pretty much. I didn't read anything. One of the biggest problems with Dota 2 is the lack of advertisement to attract new talent. TA is the one thing that Valve puts them to promote the game. If I had a panel, PPD, Insane Yaoi, also said people with 4K hours in Dota would love it, but would be unwatchable for newcomers. Mm-hmm. Talk about achievement and FE been through tons of harassment, flamed by the community, and only getting it, didn't mind them now as an excuse. True, true, very interesting. To MOXXI, this is when I give up listening to Frankie. Finally, an example. I don't think I've seen this. What is this? I don't think I've seen this. Okay, now this better be fucking terrible. This better warrant the amount of hate she's gotten. Okay.
Say about this Gaben level shellacking.
Well, you know what? That's something I call a bladder buster. It is a game that you know is ready to be finished. So you're like, I don't want to miss the ending, so I'm just going to hold on. Even though I've had 5 cups of tea and I really need the loo, I'm just going to hold in there. And then the game keeps going. And it keeps going. And it keeps going. And your mum, can I get that empty plastic bottle, please? I really don't want to leave this because they're going to end the game anytime soon. And before you know it, you're on Amazon or other sites and you're just looking up adult diapers. Because you didn't want to leave that. You didn't want to leave that. And yet, by the end of it, you could even hear it in Suntan's and Cinderbin's voices. Yes, you're playing carefully. Yes, this is TI. We understand you want top 6 IG. But please, for the love of God, you won this at the end of the laning phase. Purge, do you agree? Was there ever a chance of a comeback for Spirit?
Yeah. That was it, really. Yeah, I expected it to be worse. That was not even cringe. That wasn't even cringe. They were all cringing so hard.
I hear it.
It doesn't look. He did a face there. It was giga cringing. Rich would have been a better panel host than Frankie. Nice! Upvote. And then I muted the stream whenever she opened her mouth. She mentioned she's more knowledgeable in CSGO, so why the hell did they offer her to the 2 gig? That was it. Women talking about peeing themselves, that's disgusting. I'm an incel. Women are supposed to be princesses and don't talk about stuff like that.
Excuse me.
I thought it was hilarious when they did it in the South Park episode. That was cool. When the woman did the joke, I cringe IRL, you guys. This one is bad compared to this. Okay, and I don't find it giving clips.
All seems to be well with the Quincy crew. They are taking the loss very, very well, and I have a feeling that we're not going to have a roster shuffle after this one.
Team Undying, sorry. Just to...
Oh, that's Team Undying. Oh my god, it's Moon Meander. It's literally Moon Meander. I cannot see. I was going to say, hang on a second, Moon Meander is literally in Team Undying. So
I was going to say, they may have lost, but I don't think they've changed the roster.
Yeah, you know what?
Frankie's leaking
roster changes.
It's still
Scream for Undying.
You know what? Owie's played with like every single NA player, and so it's very easy for me to get confused, but also I'm wearing contact lenses and I don't spend very much money on them. So make of that what you will. And in fact, if you would like to complain about me, or talk about how much you love Undying, Quincy Crew, OG, or Gods' Jacket, why not get in touch? Hashtag TI10.
That's a great save, honestly. She's making fun of the LEDDITERS.
You would like to complain about me, or
because she knows this was after group stage, right? She knows the LEDDITERS are angry.
Or, talk about the loss.
This is subjective, I think, because I personally don't mind a new host because she got a team wrong. So you have the 3 analysts who can correct her. Some people want this Giga host who's been in Dota for 10 years. I don't personally mind a new host who get something like that wrong. Why does she say, oh, I play with every NA player? 3 Marlenis moment. My take is anti-LEDDIT. You're out forever. Goodbye.
LEDDIT.
Thought it would be this. What surprised me is the Frankie hate. I agree that Avo was not the greatest beginning. I agree with LEDDIT. And he got better. Sumi, I also agree. I thought she was mediocre. I agree with LEDDIT. Frankie, however, LEDDIT gave the most hate, which in my opinion was the best new talent. Which is, that surprised me, she's getting the amount of hate she is.
Silent, thank you so much for joining me. Now, in the last game, Virtus.pro targeted Collapse, and now they have targeted him in the draft. Do you feel confident about his chances in this game?
About our chances or just...
About Collapse.
Collapse. I think we're okay. This in drafts, it more depends who would play better.
It does depend who plays better, but this is $1 million draft. If you win this game, you are top 4. Is it good enough?
Maybe. I didn't think about
You didn't think about the draft. Fantastic. Well, this is going to be quite the showdown. So we're going to head over to ODPixel and Insania to get this game underway.
Thank you very much, Frank.
That's funny. That's funny. That is funny. Look at this link. Taking notes on who's staying silent. And that makes my eyes roll a bit. That's a little cringe. Jesus fucking wept. I mean, this is by far the not. This one is funny. I gotta tweet support for women or I get cancelled. This is different now. Sure, only blah blah blah. Yeah. It was an elimination game, and suddenly they said it was a decent draft. So it was this minor misunderstanding. She made a cheeky comment that he doesn't care about the draft. She made a joke on the expense of a pro player, or in this case, a coach. So? Holy cringe, I'm gonna look at everyone's faces. She was triggered when she didn't... When she said you didn't think about the draft. I don't think so. Again, I agree with someone LEDDIT, but I thoroughly enjoyed Frankie. That's my biggest disagreement. The sad thing about all this drama is how Frankie and Sumi will feel after this. I didn't like them at TI either, but maybe left a comment here and there and moved on. But once MOXXI made this about gender, now I have to highlight their bad work everywhere to prove I'm not a sexist. I have to prove I'm not sexist. Look at everyone's face. Okay, I need to rewatch this. I'm gonna mute and look at their faces. Let me look at their faces. He's laughing at it. So far these guys are making no face. He's like, and then he's laughing at it. Not cringe at all. And this is just Perch's face, or this is what he looks like? This is his face. Gauss is doing whatever. I don't know. Maybe I'm a simp. I don't know. There, that's a little cringe. Sure. He did the face. I think that has gone mad. Let's do a vote. We looked at these three clips. Are these clips super cringe and awful and terrible? Let's do a vote. Are they LEDDIT being pegs? And this this one is hilarious. I do love how the talent always jerk each other off so hard. I said it before and I'll say it again. Dana was criminally underrated by this community. He was a beginner, yes, but half of the point. But he was so good at Genshin in the panel, and I don't think he talked about piss for an entire minute. Was that really that bad? Like, you're so engaged in the game that, and you're drinking tea and you gotta really pee, but you don't want to pee, so but you're really engaged. Is it really that bad? It just makes me think of the South Park scene that everyone loves. I don't know. I'm confused. I'm very confused. Lol, I thought it was a perfect analogy. What South Park scene? Pepalav, don't tell him. Don't tell him. That was rough. A bathroom is a bathroom. Look at the joke goes on too long and it'll land. Welcome to the fucking broadcast. This is uncommon. It won't be the last time. You could literally clip almost any tournament. I'm sure there is a moment by anyone where something similar happens. Because of short memories, the Jenkins like years to perfect their cringe humor. Very interesting. Sounds like we were literally talking about diarrhea and getting pretty graphic at some point during the
you don't understand.
That was
You're
fine.
trying to analyze the events in real life. All those women in the cast did horrible things in the LEDDITverse. This cannot be forgiven according to the incel laws.
To think that almost every talent TI supported MOXXI on Twitter is mind-blowing to me. Are they scared that they could get cancelled by MOXXI or what? He doesn't know how the world works. You don't want to stand out. Just follow the flow and the jerky shutter off. You don't like cringe jokes? I think you're gonna hate Slacks then. This is the moment I realize how much the community overreacts to nothing.
Growing in. Oh, Mr. Rank 235 God Gamer. I'll be honest, I'm a Dirty League follower. I don't know who Dinda is. I only know the true FaceUp.N winner of the 2003 T tournament, Admiralbulldog. Great job.
It's a joke that fell flat. Okay, is it ruining your TI experience? A little bit. Kind of felt like Valve was panicking because of how unprepared Frankie was. Oh, God. This is peak cringe comedy. This was not cringe. Maybe because I'm a Giga Chad who doesn't feel uncomfortable. And there's incels who get cringed by everything. Yeah, everything is cringe.
Implying I didn't skip the entirety of T this year because I just slept the entire time the entire tournament was on and don't even know what a MOXXI is base.
Okay, alright, it is. Okay, let me rewatch one more time.
Has to say about this Gaben level shellacking.
Well, you know what? That's something I call a bladder buster. It is a game that you know is ready to be finished. So you're like, I don't want to miss the ending. So I'm just going to hold on. Even though I've had 5 cups of tea and I really need the loo, I'm just going to hold in there. And then the game keeps going. And it keeps going. And you keeps going. And your mum, can I get that empty plastic bottle, please? I really don't want to leave this because they're going to end the game anytime soon. And before you know it, you're on Amazon or other sites and you're just looking up adult diapers because you didn't want to leave that. You didn't want to leave that, and yet by the end of it, you could even hear it in Sunswan's and in Cinderburn's.
I guess because I'm a Giga Chat, I don't find it cringe. Sorry, lads. Women doesn't poop. That's kind of cringe talking about your peeing, you guys. It's disgusting. It's kind of cringe. Here's the bottom line. It was not cringe. If you thought that was cringe, you're probably a loser. An insecure incel. I'm gonna be real with you. If you thought that was cringe, you're the kind of guy who types Pepper Paints at anything. Let's look at some real cringe. What is the best, the pure cringe? What is it? It's
tell Reddit
like
to stay home and game on so they understand real cringe.
Singing. There's a really cringe one. These are cringe. I don't know which one it is. That's not here. There's some really good cringe there. That's cringe. Female teacher. I got you, we are on Alliance, but what's the point is him being Alliance here? He's on Alliance, guys. You mean the guy in the dance class? Maybe it's dance class. Guy ask out girl dance class. No. No, I want to find it. Where's the good cringe one? Well, there's like 3 guys singing.
Growing in
the background, helping him out.
The joke was fine. The panel was cringing, but they would have laughed if it wasn't on the main stage. All the coach interviews were bad, but that was because the coaches had 0 social skills and didn't answer the questions. She was trying to get more.
This one is also like, this is cringe. But also funny. It's very brave to do this. There's no way you would dare to do this. It's very brave, but it is kind of cringe.
She loved it.
This one is not even that cringe. That's a worse one. Dude, where is it? Where is the one where a guy goes into the classroom and he's got 3 guys doing a sing with him? Guy ask out girl prom singing. No.
I want you to know that I met you.
I can't find it. Where is it? It's an old video. It's gone. Someone's deleted it. Failed prom proposal. Someone linked it. Is this correct? Oh, this one. This is the one. Like, this is pure cringe. This one is painful to watch. This is cringe.
Yeah, you can do this. Let's go. Let's do it. Do it up. Do it up. Yeah.
growing in.
If you want cringe, just type please.
Easy now, Usain Bolt. There's no need to hustle. I don't know what that jog was all about. Kind of threw me off my game, if I'm being honest. Even if I didn't know what was gonna happen, I'll tell you right now, that jog isn't gonna help. What are you trying to impress her by how fast you can get over to her? Oh well, I was gonna say no, but then you jogged over to me. It's never gonna happen. Yeah, my sign's pretty cool, but did you see me slowly?
Growing in.
Mainstream fans whiners versus buttock-based stream enjoyers.
My God, that was awful. That's a class.
That's cringe. But the guy ruined it though, sadly. That's actual cringe. If you thought that this clip was cringe, I'm sorry, but you're a little bitch, honestly. I'm not trying out other options.
Legal 123.
It needs to be louder. Increase it. What benefit is there in antagonization?
Just like you in high school, Sedge.
Fried rice? No, I was a Giga Chat in there. Pray the 5 mainstream fans and winners for sport based stream in yours. Dave Chappelle is my president. Based. Should be cancelled though. I saw the stuff, it should be cancelled right now. I don't know, Pro Dota is an entertainment and viewers. We owe much to our fans in living our dreams. I get you don't want to pander to them totally. But what benefit is there in antagonization? If we don't turn them off from our beloved game scene, it hurts everyone. Stop whining. Giga Chat take. What's the context here? Who is whining? God, I hate PC culture so much.
MOXXI makes fake hype and complains.
Sumi now while taking notes on who of the people speaking out. Must keep deleting threads about it for some shit. I mean, this is the worst take. This take is like kind of cringe. That's why I kind of agree with LEDDIT. I know people say I always agree with LEDDIT. Not true. I think she did a mediocre job. She wasn't terrible. But she was mediocre. She was alright though, acceptable. Give her an acceptable. But my strong disagreement with LEDDIT is FRANKIE. So I think FRANKIE did great. EMO. She's taking notes on the fucking Dandy. Well, she didn't know who Dandy was? Is there a clip of that? Like, what is that? Where is that from? She didn't know who Dandy was. That's pretty hilarious. Is there a clip?
Growing in.
Not cringing can be a sign of someone lacking empathy. I guess you really are just based. Now, that is not true. Now, you are an armchair psychologist. I actually majored in psychology in Yale. And cringing a lot means that you're insecure, because the reason you're cringing is that you project yourself in their position, doing it, and you're cringing because you're insecure. Me as a Giga Chat, I don't cringe. Why does it feel like these personal or so-called talents or whatever turn a blind eye to all legit feedback, and then you talk to the minority as an excuse?
Homie, can you diagnose my pain? That
how dare people not like something our elite group decide to funnel? He's 100% right though. True. Some of the talents tend to be so far up their asses that they barely see anything apart from this. That is true. That I agree with LEDDIT. I sometimes agree with LEDDIT. Well said. What's the comment? Who's whining? I feel like Gareth may be about to start some shit and prove somebody right. I just want to know who he's subtweeting. Lena 3D. Nice. What is Frankie behavior score? Someone's playing late. Russian Pro Lyric is not Dota streamer. Bruno take on community feedback. I can love Bruno. James used to. Oh, this is too much. Cinder is something community is fucking bad. I compliment talent without putting others down. Go on, Cinderin. Go on. One esports released a Dota about Singapore major named heroes of the game, but many people didn't notice it. I also haven't watched that. Why don't you link it then, you fucking baboon? One of my favorite part of TI.
So let me show you guys.
I already saw Sips giving some great advice.
Right, like I mean, there's some things that I can do, and in the end, it was fine or whatever. But we managed to win, which was nice. But there's always going to be like little things like that that'll just be annoying, right? And I mean, no matter how hard you try, sometimes like it'll just be that way. But I feel like
get to the point.
Like I feel like the game is more enjoyable, and I certainly have a lot more fun playing it, and I can rationalize it a lot better in my mind when I'm sort of just concentrating on just being better at my role, right? Like I'm not taking the weight of the whole game on my shoulders, you know, like I'm just trying to do the best that I can, like in the role that was assigned to me, and trying to understand that role, and then leaving it to the rest of the people to do their stuff too, right? And like it all beautifully works together when it works, and it's fine. And I think that's why I haven't been getting too angry or like too
actually toxic chat. Rank. That most of you are worse than him. That's the hilarious part.
Who cares? Just fire the foreman.
Make it 5% lower. Very interesting.